Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. Welcome back to Society Sunlit Valley Season 2. We have a couple of stuff we need to do. So I've been a little bit busy clearing out some space here for us. I see that this merchant is over here doing his usual thing. Oh, Canadian and famous. What do you do, though? Tappers output double. Excuse me. All right. Thank you for blessing me. I appreciate it. Oh, man. So I forgot that we have this efficiency for a shovel. So as you can see, this is actually ridiculously good. And we want to be doing this. Now, what I am going to focus on this specific episode is we're going to go exploring a little bit. Because I really want to show you guys some of the new buildings that they have added to this mod pack. Now, I'm going to sneeze again, and I can feel it. Nose, can you calm down? Please, and thank you. I should have some recall potions somewhere over here. I did put my recall potion somewhere, I hope. Didn't I? We got a nice Neptune's bounty. I might have been a little bit busy. Off camera, as usual. I know some of y'all don't like that, but you know what? It's okay. Now, I was pre-prepping a little bit. And we will now be getting our extractinator. So if I look over here in our quests, and we go to our boiler room, and you go to the blacksmith model, this used to be 8 blocks for each, which was insanity. So to the developers of the mod pack, thank you for sorting this out. There we go. That is our extractinator, done and dusted. We now have an extractinator, which we can use for geodes. I really can't speak English lately. I think I need to figure out another language. How would French work? I think French would be the best way to go. You let me know in the comment section about which language you think I should be speaking. Teddy bear. I'll stick you on my head. Why not? Adorable. All right. So that takes care of our extractinator and one of the bundles we will sort out. Now, it's nice that we got an Omni Geode because I'm just going to immediately do that. And we don't really need to use this, but this goes into a camel spawn crate and a treasure totem. Summons a ring of lucky dig spots around you. Now, you could use this, but this is one of the new things that they've added for late game potential. So I'm just going to put I'm going to keep half of that, and I'm just going to keep half of this stuff. Now, I am busy working on a nice outside kitchen for us, and you'll notice that the floor has changed a little bit. And this will be like an outside little barbecue area and stuff. I will be working on a decorational episode, but I like this little outside kitchen we could have. I think it's got potential for looking really good for stuff we want to do later on. Now, for our adventure, what I'd like to do is not have a very big inventory space on us. I also have sorted out our bounty board, which you should do as soon as possible. You can see here we got some chestnuts. Pink salmon times 8. I am looking for one with a prize ticket. Oh, there we go. There's the prize ticket. Give me back half of this. Thank you. Let's, what is this one? I'll be putting that there. Boom, we have a prize ticket. So now with this prize ticket, we have a prize machine. Now the prize machine gives you all kinds of little fun goodies that you could have. I'm going to put my prize machine right over here because why not? Stick the ticket in there. Something seems to be squirming. All right. Cool. We got coffee beans. Oh, yeah. We got coffee beans. That's nice. That's real nice. All right. I'm going to plant over here. And we want to adventure. Now, what I am going to do, don't eat your coffee beans, by the way. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Is for now, I'm just going to water these up. And then we're going to go adventuring. Now, it is mid-spring, day 6. We still have a couple of stuff we need to do. Number 1, if we check our fish tank here. And the fish tank is much easier. We've got a beaked herring done. We need to get a crab pot going. We do want to get the blind sailfin fish. And we do want to get a drooping gourami. Gourami? I don't know. Whatever it's called. You don't have to worry. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a little chest outside here where we can store our food for cooking. Because we need to cook. Now, before anyone gets on my grill about it, we do need to cook in this mod pack because it is part and parcel of doing 100%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put quite a bit of stuff away for cooking purposes for later on because we do need that. And the rest of this, I'm just going to go and put away. We have a shield with us, so that's good for our adventuring purposes. Even though mobs do not spawn in the overworld at night. So you do have that kind of safety net that you don't need to worry too much about, at least when you're exploring out at night. What I would recommend is take your fishing rod with you so that at any point in time you need to fish in very specific biomes, just do it, because then you just get your fishing tank in order and then we get Neptunium sorted ASAP. Now, if I check my map, what I want to do is there's a little temporary waypoint over here that I'm just going to remove. This is snow, so we can get a lot of snow biomes. There's a little mountain here. I don't know if this is a building, but I'm going to put a temporary waypoint here nonetheless. There is like a little something over there. There's a little ship here we can also explore. And then if we go further north, there could be some places over here to explore. There's the mine shaft that I showed everyone. There is a little building over here, so I'm just going to do a waypoint there. I'm going to remove that one. So we have 2 temporary waypoints we want to go and look at. I think the one that has a guaranteed building is the one I'll be going to. So this will be our exploration episode, and this is where we're going to try and focus a little bit more on the adventuring aspect of Society Sunlit Valley. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't run into any danger because, you know, ravines and stuff like that still exist. So we need to be careful. Also, we don't have a lot of food, but the idea with this particular adventure is to go and look for potential pumpkins, which will give us quite a bit of money. There's the ravine I was talking about that could, you know, end our existence, although it's not too bad to drop. In all honesty, grab as much seeds as you can. And again, these seeds are just, you know, so you don't have to spend extra money buying stuff the entire time, you know. And if we can find something cool along the way, that's a bonus for us too. So that's really what we want to do this particular time. Let's just do that. Now, I do believe drowned still spawn, so we got to be careful. We do have to be careful. Drowned should still spawn because they are actually considered underground at this point in time. So be careful about how long and how much time you want to spend in the water, because that could give you some issues. But I think, and I could be wrong, they did stop that from happening. So you should be fine to swim around. Also grab these grapes because you're going to need them for later. So any grapes you find along the way. We are going to start our grape farm soon because we do need grapes to sort out quite a bit of the other stuff that we are busy with. So I'm really hoping we find something nice here. I really do hope we find something nice here, in all honesty. Would be a shame to go traveling and not find anything good. It would. But you can also like look at your map if you find like over here. Hello. Something. Huh? Could be wrong. Could be a floating house. Not too worried about floating houses in all honesty. Not too far. But let's just see. There was something on the map. Where am I? Where am I? Hello? Map? Okay, I'm there. Over here. There we go. What was over here? Ooh. No, that was the mine shaft. Wasn't it? Pretty sure that was the mine shaft. I've been here. Pretty sure that was the mine shaft I showed everyone. That'd be a real dumb move on my part, huh? I also shouldn't be whacking things with my shovel. Now that I think about it, it's not a good idea to be doing that. Fairly certain this is the mine shaft I showed you all. And I'm right. It is the mine shaft that I was already at and already had robbed. Blind and dumb. That's what I am. Blind, dumb, and stupid. There we go. But it's okay. You know, an episode without some stupidity is not an episode. Let's go over this way and see what we can find. I do see something on our way even further over there. So the map is going to help us quite a bit. Here's a nice little well. Nothing really there, but just a random nice building. You know, random. I love it. I love it that there's random. Ooh, what do we have here? Just a casual area of chests. Nice. Ooh, stone sword. Not ideal, but I mean, I don't have to. Oh, diamond. There we go. It's already worth it. It's paid its weight in diamond. Perfect. Now we get a free adventure leveling. And you can see here, there's like nice little dripstone blocks here. So if you want to use dripstone, you can do that. And this is why I say the new exploration that they've added to this mod pack is so worth it. Because now you can just go explore a bunch of places. So this is one of the new little abandoned huts that you can find. It's called Deadwood, I believe. And these things may or may not have stuff in them. So go check them out. But you might not always find something here. So break that open. You got a couple of stuff. There you go. Smashing success. But nothing really too particularly interesting over there. We have a lot of berries that we can sell. I'm gonna open up my map and let's continue exploring. Let's just look for what things we had. I never took a recall potion, so I'm an idiot. So I'm gonna have to run all the way back. But you know what? That's fine. Let's get our yard work weekly going. And the reason I also want you to adapt the idea of exploring the places is because they have significantly increased the chance of finding books in chests in and around the world. So this really could help you get that early game experience if you're not 100% set on what you want. Now, here's a nice little windmill thing. There's nothing really to it, but it's still okay. And feel free to explore it. Like, there's a lot that you can do in terms of exploration here. Now, there is one of those little circle areas up here. Now, if you find one of these circle areas, you will 100% be guaranteed to find sprinklers. And as you all know, sprinklers are the way to go. You really do want to be exploring and trying to find sprinklers. Because that early game manual labor that we all don't really like doing, just gets taken away. Now, again, while we're exploring, why not just grab some coal, grab as many resources as you can. And I know in the mountainous areas, it's easier to find iron than it is to find it in your normal caves. Case and point here. So, feel free to break down the mountainside for your adventures. You can see this is like a gravel hill or something like that. Nice little well that Timmy probably fell in. Oh, poor Timmy. Alright, perfect. Grab that iron and then we'll go and get our sprinkler. And this is why adventuring in this mod pack is just so much fun. I like staying in one place and doing my farming thing, but they've given you incentive to want to explore. They really have. Like, exploring in this mod pack is just so good for what it does. And you just need it. Like, you actually just need to do this. Like, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. Oh. So good. Like, just the mere design of it. I almost fell down. That's not good. Let's get in here. And you can see the nice, beautiful little slimes waiting for us. Where's your entrance, my guy? There it is. Look at that. Perfect. So, once you get in here, number one, you'll find some nice yard work weekly, and this is what you want. These sprinklers. Now, if you are starting to do your slime ranching, which is very much worth the time and effort to do, you'll want to do that. We have a recall potion, which is great, and we've now got 2 iron sprinklers. Now, make sure to check in and around the area as well. You may or may not find some hidden chests. Also, the hay bales here, very much worth taking. Extremely much worth taking. You really want to do this. Now, those slimes are luckily not aggressive, so you don't need to worry too much about the slimes. Just be careful about, walking down these hills, because while you're not in danger of dying to mobs, at least on the surface, you are in danger of falling to your death. Now, in these regional areas here, in the little swampy areas, you may find frog villagers, and they're really cool. I want to point that out. They are seriously cool. They're one of the coolest things in this mod pack. So if you do happen to find yourself a swamp biome, feel free to explore it, because you may or may not find a frog village, and they're really cool. Eventually, you also will be able to summon them, but I stand corrected in case that is not the case. So we have our recall potion, and make sure to carry some of these with you when you are going on long adventures, because trust me, you're going to need it. Believe me, you're going to need it, because you can very much get lost here. What a beautiful tree. Would hate to destroy it. There's some froggos. You want to say hello to the frogs. And just to give you an idea of what the swamp looks like, just look at this. It's gorgeous. Like, everything just feels natural and beautiful here. It does. Feels gorgeous. Unfortunately, no village, which kind of sucks. But it's one of those things that just happen. So if you do happen to come across it, let me know. Because I don't know if they actually took it out with the change to villagers, but I'm pretty sure you can still find these naturally if you do find a swamp biome. And they're really cool. They are. Those frog individuals are seriously cool. Now, I need to stop whacking things with my shovel, because it is an efficiency for a shovel. The moment you whack something, oh, man. Real quick, real simple. There you go. I think I might have found one. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Frog village time. I'm going to show you all how cool this little place is. They even do little, like, band dances together. It's so ridiculously cool. In all honesty, it's one of the coolest things in this mud pack. It really is. I'm going to put that bush there. Look at that. We found it. Now, there's also something I want to show you guys. So I'm going to be grabbing some pebbles. And there's something I want to show you all with a couple of pebbles. But here you go. Here is the little frog village. That is a slime spawner. So I'm going to ignore the slimes. And here you go. These are called ribbits. That's what they're called. They are called ribbits. Oh, nice. We've got a toadstool. And you can use these for a whole bunch of other stuff. You can dehydrate it to dry toadstool. You can make bone meal out of it. But look at this place. Some crystals. Hello. I'll take that little lamp, if you don't mind. Got some lily pads. Some mushrooms. I would love to take these guys home with me, but I don't actually think we can. Unless we can build a swamp biome. Y'all will let me know. But there's a particular one I want y'all to see. There's a very specific villager I want you to see, because he does real cool things. Check him. Look at him. He's fishing. And if you have amethyst shards, you can get a lot of stuff from him. Fish tank, river jelly, golden fishing rod for like a 16 block of amethyst. Really cool stuff. So these villagers, you can even trade with them. It's so cool. It really is. It's one of the coolest things ever. Ever. And now we have a plethora of mushroom stew as well. Where's the little band frog? I think they only play at night. I think they may only play at night. I could be wrong, but I think they only play at night. Oh. Here we go. Come on, play for me. Look at that! Oh! They're so adorable! Oh! So cool. So cool. This is honestly the greatest mod pack of all time. I'm just going to sit here and listen. Let me just up the music here a little bit, because I wonder if they're friendly creatures. Let's see here. No. There's something in here that would let me hear them. I love it. I love it so much. It's so well done. It is so well done. Sorry guys, I do want your blast furnace though, please. I hate to rob them, but I mean, this is cool. So if you find these in your adventures, just go check them out. Just go check them out. So cool. I'll take the salmon, the fish. There we go. Just so we have some food on the road. Anything in here? Here's their mushroom cave. Now you can find a bunch of stuff in here. Nautilus shell, some dried kelp. I'm going to take all the Nautilus shells because we need them. And all the fish because we need them. Okay, cool. Pretty sure they don't know anything that happened. Just this weird bipedal individual that came into their house and took everything. Hey, buddy. Chicken staring outside the window. It's so cool. One of the coolest things they've added to this mod pack. Just so cool. My man's is still fishing. You get that fish, my bro. Alright. So, we have found the Ribbit Village. Onwards we go. What is this? Botanical beginning. Money tree, eh? Interesting. Someone will tell me about the money tree. Now, there was another thing I wanted to show you why I love this mod pack. There is. And I'm going to show you once the sun comes up. Because it is actually immense. And it's a small thing. It's a very small thing. But it's the minor details in mod packs and in Minecraft and in any game, basically, that makes a person fall in love with it. It is. It's the small things that you fall in love with games that make games great. And that is what we need to understand. Games are great. Brings us together as people, as humans, as living organisms. Games are just great. And leading into that, what to you is your greatest game of all time? Let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think, in your personal opinion, is the greatest game of all time? Just to lead into that segue. Also, these glittering ores are so good, in all honesty. I love it. I can't get enough of glittering ores, my honest opinion. So good. Oh, bam, bam. Let's grab some copper. We'll need that stuff for later. I do see there's something glowing up here, but do I want to go all the way up there? This is the exploration episode, but let me just have a look. What's up here that is making me wonder? I don't see it on the map, but you can see it over there. Maybe it's just like the coloring of the grass. Alright, perfect. Now what I do hope eventually is we eat some food that gives us like a permanent speed boost so that we can be a little bit faster exploring the area. There is still the other side of the world I want to explore. But for now, I'm so happy that I found what I found. In all honesty, I am so happy that I found what I found. Also, these birds have changed, but we'll get to them eventually. Not this specific juncture am I going to delve too deep into that. But those birds also have gotten some significant changes made to them. Alright, so we're moving down over to the coastline. So I'm going to move over here and look at this temp waypoint. Let's go there. This is why we need to explore, man. This is why we need to explore. We need to explore because look at that big building that we just found. And it could be the fabled Wizard's Tower. Why does this look like Petrified Forest? No, this is Laurel. Okay. Almost for a second that I think we were going to find the creaking. And to be honest with you, that would not have been fun. To be honest with you, I don't know if I could handle that in my life. Right now. At this particular juncture. If I had to deal with a thing that I have to look at before he, attacks me and makes me part of his tree people. Which I don't have an issue with. I've got no issue with tree people. But I mean, I would rather not. In all honesty, I would rather not do that. Hello? String? Okay. This. Random string in the middle of nowhere. Did a spider die or something? Can't be, because y'all can't spawn. Unless this area breaks the rules of the game. Where is this big giant building we're about to discover? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. I wonder if it's actually like down there or if it's up here. I'm gonna go up here to have a squiz, a scarubaz, just to look at what. There it is. We found the Wizard Tower. This is the fabled Wizard Tower that has got so much ridiculous good stuff in it. Look at this place. My gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. That is insanity. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so regarding the Wizard Tower, there's a couple of stuff that you need to understand with the wizard tower. Number one, this is a slime incubator over here. So that side of the tower is not worth your time and effort. I believe you have to break into this place. No, you do not. And all these slimes will spawn down here. There's a chest behind here, which we can't get, but that's fine because we're going to break it down. And we can go get a bunch of other stuff. Now, I will say the wizard tower is pretty creepy in all manner of speaking. You have to look at every nook and cranny because there are treasure chests hiding everywhere. Barrels, you name it. There's even a little owl parkour path here, so be careful not to, break yourself. I am going to take this iron, or this anvil, because we need an anvil. Thank you very much. We don't really need an anvil. It's more for decorative purposes. I kind of don't want to take the anvil now anymore. Ow! I'm taking the anvil. Can't deviate. Let me just get rid of this, because this parkour is going to destroy everything I know and love. What? Come on. I made that. Don't lie. This game. Oh, look. We've got some chainmail. We already have one, so I'm not too particularly worried about that, but we can probably combine it on our anvil, which is why we needed the anvil. So we can let those slimes do their thing. There's a bunch of stuff here. I'm only going to take what I find is absolutely necessary. So if you find any duplicates of stuff that we just don't need, like I don't really need the saplings, to be quite honest with you. There's a book we need to read. There's some emeralds, potatoes. I need to read this book. There's 2 of this. And you can go over here to the other side. And if you fall down there, well, that's all the slimes that you need. But there's nothing really here unless... No, there's nothing here. I don't want to destroy the wizard tower, in all honesty. I want to keep it nice. But you've got to look everywhere. There's so many hidden cool spots in this particular place that you just need to look. Here's a nice little chair. I'm not going to touch anything. I just want to see the wizard tower in all its glory. There's a nice little balcony that you can go and look at the beautiful moon at. We love it. Over here. Here's more chests. So we'll take that. Husbandry chest is always good, man. Husbandry chest is always good to take. All right. I do want a recall potion, in all honesty, because I do want to get home. But I do have one on me, so I'm not too particularly worried about it. We got some money as well. And then over here we go upstairs. And there's some cat slimes, which we need to be careful of. I'm breaking 3 silk touch. Oh! Surely you jest to me. But, like, surely you must be jesting to me. Okay, hold on. What can I don't want those... If those guys aren't happy, they blow up. So we need to be careful. We really actually do need to be careful with them. So I'm going to take my coins, because it's money. Now, you might be thinking, but Uncle Rusty, is that it for this? No. Not even close, my friend. Not even close are we done with this. So, I'll grab those nuggets. I will take the compass, because we need it for later. But we need to get to the outside of this building. They might be asking me, but Uncle Russ, surely that's dangerous. And you are correct. This is very dangerous. I would not recommend anybody just doing this kind of thing. All right? But this is very much worth your time and effort to do. Because hidden upstairs is the wizard's stuff. And we want to go get it. So, if I can just place a nice block somewhere. Just change those. I can just put a block somewhere. That would be great. I'm adding to the feng shui of the building. Alright? I'm adding to the feng shui. So, you see in here, you're going to want to break it open. You're going to want to break it open. You're going to want to break it open in here. Now, I know I'm destroying the wizard tower. I said I was going to keep it intact. But, if you go in here, look at that. Look at all of this. Oh, we have a helmet. Shovel with efficiency 3. I'm not going to take the efficiency 3 shovel. Can I stick this in the fire? Okay, it's not going to do anything. I do want the helmet, though, because we need it. Give me my coal. And this is where we make a little bit of cash. Remember those slimes, when they get unhappy, they explode? You thought I was joking, right? Guess what? Your mans ain't joking. These slimes, they are dangerous. So be careful. Book of Stars. Oh, experiencing every skill. Yes! That is one of the best books you can find in the game. That is one of the literal best books you can find in the game. You see, I'm starting to run out of inventory space. What do I not need? I don't think I need the lily pads. Okay, I'm going to put my fishing rod in here for now. I am going to get it back. Go. Ow. Okay, we got to be careful, man. Those things are getting real unhappy. And I don't like it. Just try and stay away from the middle. Try and stay away from the middle, if you can. More husbandry. It's free experience, people. Free experience. That's what it is. Free XP. Free food, free experience. Free stuff. Look at this. Yeah, an even better one. Mending and unbreaking. Look at this. Efficiency 3. Oh my goodness, that's such a good shovel. I cannot give that up. Oh my goodness. Cannot give that up. I'm gonna take that one. This is unbreaking 4. This is mending and unbreaking 4. So should something happen to us, you know what? I'm actually gonna keep that. I do want the wood, so we can get rid of the seeds there. I don't know what you think, but Uncle Rust, why would you get rid of the seeds, guy? Because, my friends, we don't need the seed. We don't need. Now, I don't think there's anything else up here, unless there is something up there. What have I done? What have I done? I kind of also want the candelabra, if I'm being honest. Right. Ow. We gotta be careful. Those things will destroy us. Woo! They get an antsy. Now, if you go up here, there's more stuff. Oh, hi. How do you do? A creeper fossil, eh? Nice. I'm taking this with me. Because why not? We now have a creeper fossil. And it sells for quite a bit of gold. If you don't want to keep it as a decoration, you can do this. And now we have got our achievement. Our trophy. But I'm completely out of space and I really want some of this stuff. So, I'm going to put my statue in here. Let those things blow up. We've got so much iron. It's actually insane. I don't need the Nautilus shells, although I do want it. The leather we can put away. What is this one? I'm breaking 4. Don't really need it. Like that. Some iron. This. It's a lot of maintenance. It is. It's a lot of maintenance, but it's very much worth your time. Ooh, candied animal. Thank you. What do I not need? I kind of don't want to keep my normal iron axe because I'm going. No, I need my normal iron axe. I lied. Don't listen to me. Don't ever listen to me. I'm an idiot. Don't ever listen to me. We need the normal axe, otherwise we can't do what we need. Perfect. Right. So do we have any recall potions on us? Yes, we do. And what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go. What can I get rid of here that I don't? It's so hard, but I'm going to give up the salmon. And let's go back home. What do you mean no respawn point found? I put my bed down. What are you talking about? Surely you jest. Okay, well, that's a problem. Where's home? Woo! Alright, so home is pretty far away. And that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Society Sunlit Valley. Will I make it home or won't I? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, respect your wizard.